Hi students, my name is Ankush Gupta and I welcome you all in our YouTube channel Race Coaching Institute, Bangalore. Today, this is day 2 of our special series Daily Dose for IBPS RRB Preliminary Examination for 2020. And today, I will discuss another important topic of logical reasoning, that is MOT, and sometimes we call it inequalities. And in today's video, we will be solving 20 important questions with some shortcuts. So let's start this video. So here we have the first question, in which we have one statement and there are two conclusions given. And above you can see 5 options, and out of these 5 options, one will be the answer. So all the students who are watching this video, please solve the question with me. Okay, and then compare the answer and also check whether you can solve it with consuming less time or not. Okay, so let's start this question. So here you can see what is the first conclusion, a less than equal to k. So first step, find out where is a. So here we have a and here we have k. So what we check at first? So first of all we check whether there are any opposite sign between them or not. So we can see there is no opposite sign between a and k. So first condition satisfied. Second, we check the priority. So between k and a, greater than equal to is having highest priority. So what would be the conclusion? It would be k greater than equal to a, which is equivalent to this a less than equal to k. Why? As we know, if I write a greater than b, it is equivalent to b less than a. But here we call it a greater than b because a is subject and b is predicate, and we always compare subject with predicate. So here a is greater than b. In this case, b becomes subject and a is predicate, and we are comparing it how? B is less than a. We can also assign some value if you want to understand it properly. So a is greater than b means if a value is 10, b value is 9. So here we can see a is greater than b. So if we write here b is equal to 9, a is equal to 10. Values are same for a. Here a is 10, here a is also 10. Here b is 9, here b is also 9. So this satisfy a greater than b. Yes, here b less than a. Okay, we cannot say this as a greater than b. This is b less than a and this is a greater than b. And the final result of both the statement will be same. So here first conclusion follows. So first conclusion follow. Second we will check it for g less than equal to f. So first of all, where is g? We can see here we have g, and where is f? Here we have f. So is there any opposite sign between g and f? No, all sign belong to a same family, less than family. So according to the statement, what is conclusion between g and f? G less than f. But here we can see what they are asking, g less than equal to f, which is not the same. So second conclusion does not follow. So what is our answer? Only one follows. Okay, so this is the way to find out. What? First, mark the element in the statement. Second, check whether there is any opposite sign between them or not. If not, then check for highest priority symbol. So whichever is highest priority symbol in between those two elements, that is the final sign between those two elements. Okay, so this is how we solve it. So next, solve the next question. So this is the second question. So first conclusion, d greater than equal to a. So where we have d? Here. And where a? Here. So check whether there is any opposite sign between them. Yes, there are opposite sign between d and a. So no need to conclude directly. This conclusion does not follow. Now we will check for second, m greater than n. So where is m? Here we have m, and where we have n? Here. So first we will check whether there is any opposite sign. No, there is no opposite sign. Now we have a single type of sign here, that is greater than equal to. So what would be the conclusion? M greater than equal to n. But what they are asking here, m greater than n, which is not same. So this conclusion also does not follow. So whenever we have two cross, means both the conclusion individually does not follow, we have two possibility of answer. One either or, one neither nor. So for either or we have three condition. First condition, both the conclusion individually must be wrong. Second, both the element must be same. For example, here we have two elements D and A. Here we must have the same element, that is D and A, but here we don't have D and A. So second condition of either or does not satisfy. It means what is our answer in this case? D, neither nor. Okay, I hope you understand this. So let's move on to our third question. So this is our third question. So student, just try to solve it with me. So first conclusion, Z greater than E. So find out where is Z. So here we have Z and here we have E. So first step, just find out whether there are any opposite sign between Z and E. Yes, there are two opposite sign here, less than family, and here greater than family. So this conclusion does not follow. Straight away you can mark it. Second we have what? E and Z. E greater than equal to Z. So same element are there, and we already know there is no relation between Z and E in the statement. So this conclusion also does not follow. So as I discussed, there is a possibility of either or as well. So first condition satisfy means both the conclusion individually false. Second, both element must be same in both the conclusion. So we can see here both element Z and E, and here in the second conclusion also Z and E. So second condition also satisfy. Now third condition. So according to third condition, if in statement we have no conclusion between those two elements, if in statement between those two elements which are given in the conclusion we have no relation, there must be all the sign must be present between those two elements. But all these sign greater than, less than, and equal to must be present between those two elements in the conclusion. So we will check first sign between Z and E. In first conclusion, Z greater than E. According to second conclusion, if we see E greater than Z, which is also equal to Z less than E, and third, E is equal to Z. So here we can easily see we have first sign between Z and E, means Z is greater than E. Second, Z is less than E. Third, Z is equal to E. So third condition satisfy. So in this case, what is our answer? Option C, either or. Okay, hope so you understand this concept and this question. So let's move on to another next question. So this is the fourth question, and what is the first conclusion? N greater than equal to L. So N we have here and L we have here. Find out whether there are any opposite sign. So here we have two opposite sign, mean this conclusion does not follow. Second, X and Q. So we will check X and Q. Where is X? X we have here and Q we have here. So we will check opposite sign. Yes, there are opposite sign between Q and X. So this conclusion also does not follow. So now we will check it for what? Either or condition. So for either or condition, element must be same, but in this case you can see here we have N, here we have L, here X and Q. In this case, this is a special case, we can say N is equal to Q. So sometimes they put some complicated conclusion. So in this case we can also write this Q is equal to N. Okay, so this also become X greater than N. So now here we have N and L, here we have X and N. So just check whether there is any relation between X and L equal to. If there is equal to, then it also become X can also become L, but there is no. So what we conclude? We conclude the element in both the conclusion are different. So what is our answer? Our answer is D, neither nor. Okay, so be careful in this type of question. Next is the fifth question. So here what is first conclusion? U less than equal to E. So again, first step, just mark the element. So where we have U here, where we have E here. What is our first step? To check opposite sign. Here we do not have any opposite sign. Second, check the priority. So here highest priority is of greater than equal to. So what would be the conclusion? E greater than equal to U, which is equivalent to U less than equal to E. And what? This is what they are asking. So first conclusion follows. Now go for second, A greater than P. So where we have A, here we have A, and here we have P. So first of all, check whether there are any opposite sign. No, there are no opposite sign. Second, we check for highest priority. So highest priority is for less than sign. So it become P less than A, which is also equal to A greater than P. So what this is what they are asking. So what is our answer? Option E, both conclusion follows. So in first 5 question we had only one statement. So this is another type of MOT where we can have two statements and two or more conclusion. In this case we have only two conclusion. So now there are two ways to solve this question. One, to draw the statement or redraw the statement again, or second, to follow the arrow method. Okay, I will solve it with both the method. Okay, so if I solve it with the conventional method, how I gonna solve it? Just check it. So first conclusion is D greater than H. So where is D? Here we have D, and where we have H? H in the second statement. So there must be one element which combined these two statements, and that element is B. Okay, B is the element which is combining both the statements. So we will rewrite this statement. And how we write this statement? D equal to C. Then here B is less than equal to C, it becomes C is greater than equal to B. So C greater than equal to B. Now B is here, and till H we will write it as it is. So what? B greater than equal to G greater than H. So this is conventional method, and now the same procedure we will follow. So which sign is of highest priority? Greater than. So D greater than H means conclusion 1 follows. Second we will check it for what? G greater than C. So here we have G, and where we have C? Here we have C. Again, the point or the element which combine both the statement is B. So again we will rewrite this statement. So C greater than equal to B, then B greater than equal to G, or it is already written here. Okay, so now what is the conclusion here? Here conclusion become C greater than equal to G, but what they are asking here, G greater than C, which is not the same. So second conclusion false. So what is our answer? Conclusion 1, only conclusion 1 follows. So this is the conventional method. If you go by shortcut method, so how we gonna solve it? Just check it. Okay, so now in that case we will follow this open face method. So what is open face? First just check it. So if I write A greater than B, okay, so this have open face toward A. Okay, if I write A less than B, so we have open face here toward B. So this is open face here. In this case, this is open face. So this arrow must always be follow this open face. Okay, if I write is A greater than B and we are moving in reverse direction, this arrow is in opposite direction to this open face. Okay, so this is the direction of the arrow and this is open face toward this direction. Okay, this is open face direction, this is direction of the arrow. Arrow direction means in which we are moving. I will show it how we conclude it. So this is wrong. In that case conclusion will not be true. In this case, if open face and the arrow are in same direction, it means the conclusion will follow. Okay, so this is how we do it. So let's apply it on the statement. So here first conclusion is D greater than H, and we will always what? Move toward the open face. So we will move from H to D, and all the sign must have open face. So we will start from H to B. Why till B? Because B is the connecting point. B connect both the statement. From H to B there is no opposite sign. From B to what? D, there are no opposite sign. And here second thing, once you draw this line from this source to destination, there must not be any opposite sign. Okay. Second, after that you have to check the priority. Okay. So here in this question, in this conclusion, they are asking about the highest priority sign. I will give a reminder. This is greater than, this is less than. They have highest priority. Greater than, equal to, less than, equal to. They have lesser priority than, greater than, and equal to have least priority. And this belong to one family, that is greater than family, and these two belong to other family, that is less than family. And no two those two signs belong to different family must appear between any two element. If any opposite sign are there between two element who are given in the conclusion, then conclusion will not follow. Okay. So here as we are moving from H to D, we have no opposite sign. See, you can see the sign are facing toward arrow. Here again signs are facing toward arrow. After that, next, as we can see in this conclusion, they are asking about what? They are asking about highest priority. So we need at least one highest priority in this statement that we have marked with arrow. So we have a single greater than here. So this conclusion directly follows. Second, if we check it for C to G. Okay, if we check it for C to G. So in that case, where is C? We have C here, from C to B and from B to G. So initially we can see here from C to B, this is opposite. The sign is in opposite. The open face is in opposite direction of the arrow. Whenever this open face is in opposite direction with arrow, the conclusion will not follow. So this is a false conclusion, and what is our answer? A. Okay. So I will use this shortcut approach in upcoming 4 question. Okay. So let's start here with the 7th question. So we have 2 different statements. So in this case, we will move from Q to A. So A is in first statement, Q is in second statement, and we can easily see F is the connecting point between 2 statements. So how we will move? We will move from Q to F and F to A. So first, what we will check? Any opposite sign with respect to arrow? No. There is no opposite sign with respect to arrow. Second, we will check there must be a highest priority element between in this statement. So we have a single highest priority. So this conclusion follow. Okay, understand? Now we will check it for M to U. M to U. So where is M? Again here we have M to F, then F to U. So we can see from M to F and F to U, there are no opposite signs, and we need one highest priority sign in this statement. So we have between M to U, we have a single highest priority sign, that is greater than. So this conclusion also follows. So what is our answer? E. Okay. Now quickly solve this question. First, from F to P. Sorry, from B to P. So where we have B? B is here and P is here, and connecting point is R. So from B to R and R to P. So we can easily see here, this is arrow here. This arrow and this sign is in opposite direction. So we directly say this conclusion does not follow. Now here we have what? From B to P. So as we have opposite sign, or the sign is in opposite direction with respect to this arrow, so this also does not follow. So when we have 2 wrong conclusion or 2 crosses in the conclusion, we check it for either or condition. So if there is no conclusion in this statement, all the sign must present between P and B. But here we can see there are only two signs between P and B. In conclusion 1, P is greater than B. In conclusion 2, P is greater than B or P is equal to B. But there is no sign as P is less than B. So what is our final answer? Option D. Neither 1, neither 2 follows. Now in the next statement, from A to M. So where we have A here, where we have M in the first statement, and which point connect these two statements? K. So we will move from A to K and K to M. So here at starting we can see this, the sign is in opposite direction with the arrow. The open face is in opposite direction with respect to arrow. It must be like this: arrow, open face, arrow and open face. But if we have arrow in this direction and open face in this direction, this is wrong sequence. So we have this sequence here: arrow in this direction and open face in this direction. So this conclusion does not follow. Next, from E, where we have E, we have E here, and where we have N we have in second. So from E to K and from K to N. So from E to A, open face, from E to K, open face, from K to N again open face. So what we need here? We need a single highest priority element sign. So we have a highest priority sign here, that is less than or greater than. It doesn't matter when we follow this shortcut. So if we see here less than or greater than any sign, we need just a highest priority sign in this case. Okay, so in this case the second conclusion follows. And what is our answer? Our answer is only B, follows. I hope so you are understanding this concept. If you have any doubt, please write your doubt in the comment section, and I will try to solve, or I will try to solve your doubt. Okay, now move on to the next question. So this is the last question of this type. So we have G and W, and what is the relation between W and G? G greater than W. So we will move from W to G. So where we have W here in the second statement, and G is in first statement, and which element is connecting first and second statement? T. So I will move from W to T and T to G. So here from W to T we have open face in the direction of arrow. From T to G we have open face again in the direction of arrow. So we need highest priority sign between G and W, but as we can see in the statement, there is no highest priority sign between W and T. So this conclusion does not follow. Again, in this case we have G and W, and we need least priority sign, that is equal to. Okay, but we have here higher priority than equal to, that is greater than equal to. So this again does not follow. So now we will check these two conclusions for either or condition, as we have two same element. So this is the second case where in the statement between two element G and W we have conclusion. Okay, so what conclusion we have in the statement between G and W? That is greater than equal to, but in both the conclusion we do not have this sign. But if we combined both the conclusion, here you can see, if we say what is this sign means G is either greater than or equals to W. So we can see we have greater than and equal to. So in first conclusion we have greater than, and in second conclusion we have equal to. So this satisfy this third condition, like if either conclusion 1 and 2 follows. So this is the second special case of either or condition. So in this case, what is my answer? Answer is C. So this is a next type of question in which we have more than two statements in the statement part and more than two conclusion in the conclusion part, and the options are again different. Okay, in previous 10 question that we have solved, that is by default type of question. Now this, in this case, the option varies. Okay, so the concept will remain same. What we need to do, we need to follow that arrow method, and that is the very efficient method to solve this question. Okay, so let's try that method here again. So what is our first conclusion? K greater than S. So we will move from again S to K. So where is S? Here in third statement, and where we have K? In first statement. So which element connect these? So you can say first from S to J, from J to L, from L to K. Okay, so from S to J, initially we have the opposite sign, no need to check. Cross, make a cross, because we have opposite face here, arrow, and this sign, this face is opposite direction with respect to arrow, just cross it. Next is from O to M. From O to M, here we have O and here we have M. From O to L, from L to M. Okay, so from O to L you can see open face in the direction of arrow. From L to M, again open face in the direction of arrow. And what we need one highest priority sign that we have. So this conclusion follows. Next, from J to P. Okay, from J to P. So here we have J, from J to L, from L to P. So we have open face from J to L and open face from L to P. And what sign we need? We need highest priority sign that we have here between J and L. So this conclusion also true. So what is our answer? Our answer is none of these, because 2 and 3 follows. So there is no 2 and 3 follows. So answer is none of these. So this is the second question based on this type. So try to solve this question with me. So what is first? First we will move from R to Q. So R to Q. R we have in third statement, from R to A and from A to Q. So from R to A and A to Q we have open face. Here in the conclusion we can see we need highest priority, but we have here second highest priority element. So this conclusion does not follow. Okay. Next we need to move from U to X. So where we have U? We have U in the second statement, X in the first statement. So which element connect them? So we have to move from U to R first, R to A, then A to X. Okay, but here as we can see, while moving from U to R, we have opposite face with respect to arrow. So directly we will say this does not follow. Okay, so now check the, now we'll check the third conclusion. And in third conclusion, we will move from E to Q. So where we have E? E we have in third statement and Q we have in first statement. So from E to A and A to Q, all the signs are open face with respect to arrow. And what we need one highest priority, just one, and that we have here between E and R. So this conclusion follows. So what is our answer? Only third follows. Okay, now next let's solve the next question. So this is the third question and try to solve it with me. So first we will move from Y to X. So where we have Y we have in third statement, and X we have in first and second statement. But if we see, from Y we have Q and from Q we have X. So Y to Q, Q to X we can easily move. But initially when we move from Y to Q, we have opposite face with respect to X. Directly we mark, one does not follow. Now we'll check for this G, from G to Q. So G we have in first statement, Q we have in second statement, and from G to X and X to Q we can easily connect it. So here while moving from x to q, we have opposite phase with respect to arrow. Directly, this does not follow. Second. Okay. Now we will check it for third. Third is from D to J. So D I have in first statement and J I have in third statement. So there is no direct link between this first statement and third statement. So we have to move through second statement. So in second statement we have Q and it is connected through X. So from D to X, because we are moving from D to J, and X to Q and Q to J. So while moving from D to X, initially we get opposite sign. So directly we say this does not follow. Okay. So now in this case, is there any either or condition? No, there is no either or condition. So none of these will be my answer. So this is next question. So here first conclusion from S to K. So where we have S, third statement, K, first statement. So any link? No. So we have to move from S to J, J to L, L to K. From S to J, we initially have the opposite sign. So directly we say this does not follow. Next, from O to M. From O to M, okay, this does not follow. From O to M, O is in first statement and M is in second statement and L is connecting them. So from O to L, no opposite face, and L to M, no opposite face. So here we need a single highest priority, that is less than or greater than anything. We have here a single highest priority element. So this conclusion is true. Next we will check it for what? From J to P. So J is less than P. Here we have J and here we have P. So which element is connecting them? That is L. So from J to L and L to P. J is also in the second statement. So we can see there is no opposite sign between J and P, and we need at least one highest priority that we have between J and L. So this conclusion also follow. Okay. So what is our answer? Second and third follow. So E is the answer. And this is the last question of this type. So here first is from O to W. So where is O? O we have in first statement as well as in third statement, and W we have in second statement. So from O to L in first statement and L to W we can easily move. From O to L we have all open face. From L to W, you can see here from O to L and L to W all are open face, and we need one highest priority that we already have. So this conclusion follows. Now we will check for second. Second is from E to K. So E we have in third statement, K we have in first statement. So E to O, O to K. So we can see from E to O and O to K there are no opposite sign, all are open face. So we need at least one highest priority that we already have here in between E to D. So this conclusion also follows. Now third one between Q to M. So Q to M, where we have Q, Q we have here, and M we have in this statement, in third statement. So these are combined by what? This L and L to O and O to M. But here we can see as we move from Q, we initially have the opposite face. Okay, the open face is in opposite direction. So directly what we will say, this does not follow. So what is our answer? Option 1 and 2 follows. So this is the 16th question of today's class, and this is another type that you might see in the upcoming exam. So here what they are saying what will come in place of question mark. So we will be given some question mark. Here we have a question mark. To make the conclusion, what are the two conclusions? Two conclusions are T less than F and H greater than V definitely follow. So we have to put any sign between these given sign in the option to make these two conclusion follow. Okay, so let's check. So where first we will mark this T and F. So where we have T, here we have T, and here we have F. Okay, so these two are connected through this S. So if I write it separately, so F question mark S, then greater than equal to R, then equal to T. So I have to make it what? I have to make it follow. So T less than F equal to F greater than T. Okay. So now which sign I can put between these options? So I have to put this sign B. If I put greater than in case of this question mark, it satisfy this conclusion F greater than T, which is equivalent to T less than F. So according to the first conclusion, B. Now second conclusion must also satisfy. So in that case we have H and V. So where we have H we have here, and V we have here in the single statement. And you can see if we put this greater than sign here, this satisfy H greater than V. So what would be my answer? B. What would be my answer? B. E cannot be the answer. Why? Because in case of first, because they are using here and word. And means both the conclusion must follow. So if I use A option, okay, then first conclusion will not follow. Okay, this first conclusion cannot follow if I use equal to. For that I have to use greater than. So greater than, if I use greater than in both the statement, in both the case, conclusion will follow. And what is my right answer in this case? Option B. So next question, same. So here what they are saying, what will come in place of question mark? Here we have a question mark. To make P less than V definitely follow. So first we have to mark where is P. So here we have P, where is V? Here we have V, and question mark is given here. So these two elements are in two different statements. So we have to check which element connect these two statements. So which element connect these two statements? Just find out. G. Okay. So G connect these two elements. So we have to move from what? From P to G and from G to V. Okay. And which sign I can put? Okay. In this case I have to put what? Either A or C. Okay, either A or C. If I put equal to in this case, again this conclusion follows. Why? Because we have one, we need only one, at least one highest priority. That highest priority we already have here. So if we put this equal to, this conclusion follows. And if we put this less than, this again follows. So answer will be what? This option E, either A and A or C. So this is the next, in which we have single statement, but we have three conclusion. Very easy. Just mark the element. Where is X? Here we have X. Where is M? Here we have M. What is the conclusion based on statement less than equal to M? That is less than equal to M. Okay, right. Next we have S. Here we have S. E, where here we have E. And we can see there are opposite sign between S and E. So this conclusion does not follow. Next we need D. Here we have D, and Y. Here we have Y, and we can easily see between D and Y we have two opposite sign. So this does not follow. What is my answer? A. Now move on to the question. Next we have T and O. Where we have T? Here we have T. Here we have O. And we can easily see there are opposite sign. Directly mark it cross. Now B. Here we have B. Z. Here we have Z. So according to the statement, Z less than B, which is equivalent to B greater than Z. That is equal. That is same here given. So the second conclusion follow. B greater than O. So here we have B, here we have O, and we can see between B and O there are two highest priority sign. It means B is greater than O. So this also follows. So what is my answer? Option 2 and 3 follows. Now move on to next question. Next is V and L. here we have V, here we have L. Just see any opposite sign, no. And we can see there is one highest priority, so it will be V greater than L. First follows. Next L and U. So L is here and U is here. Between L and U, all sign belong to same family, and what is the conclusion? L less than U. So L less than U is given. This follow. Third, H and X. Where we have H, here we have X, here. So H and X, as X is greater than H, because we have highest priority between G and H. So it become X greater than H. Here it is given H less than X, which is same. So it is, this also follow. So what is my answer? E. Okay, these were some of the question based on MOT, and I have tried it to solve with conventional as well as with the arrow method, that is a shortcut method. So if you solve like 50 to 100 question, and if you practice this method every day, definitely you can solve 5 question within 1 minute. That is a full proof guarantee. Okay, so please practice this method and solve as much as question you can solve based on MOT. The same material you will be provided with in the online circle section. Okay, so if you like this video, please like the video and subscribe this channel and share the link with your friends. Thank you very much for watching this video.